Adoption. Now, when like a couple can have children and they would like to adopt a boy and a girl,
Ken.
that's one part of my question. Do they fulfill the mitzvah of having a boy and a girl, like kids?
When a couple cannot have kids, or they don't want kids?
They cannot have kids and they adopt two kids and like a boy and a girl.
Okay. So we have a rule in the Torah that if someone is trying to fulfill a mitzvah, but he can't, not because he doesn't want to, and not even because he's not trying hard enough, but rather there are circumstances that are beyond his or her control that make the mitzvah impossible. But he wants to make that mitzvah. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, listen to this, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, because of his desire, but he shows his desire to do it. Not just he says it in his mind. He does whatever he does in order to try to do whatever he can. Is ishtadlut, HaKadosh Baruch Hu pays him and rewards him as if he fulfilled the mitzvah in a perfect way. Meaning, even if you try to do a mitzvah, sometimes you don't fulfill the mitzvah so good. Sometimes you don't fulfill it. Sometimes your mitzvah is like missing an arm or a leg. You know, you say Birkat HaMazon, but you forgot which paragraph you're on. You know, you give tzedakah, but you give the guy like $3, but you have 4,000 in your pocket. You know, it's like one of those mitzvot. Like you did the mitzvah, but it's like almost like you're doing someone a favor. When you really want to do the mitzvah, but there's a circumstance that's beyond your control, that doesn't allow you to make that mitzvah, meaning, in essence, HaKadosh Baruch Hu decided that you are not going to make this mitzvah, you're not losing out on anything. In fact, you're winning. What are you winning? HaKadosh Baruch Hu pays you a full reward as if you fulfilled that mitzvah. That means that couple that cannot have children, if they tried their best to do everything possible to have kids, they prayed to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, they did kiruv, they did the things that are, they went to big tzaddikim, they did all types of things for health reasons, they went to doctors, all types of things that you show your ishtadlut, show HaKadosh Baruch Hu you really want to do it, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu simply did not fulfill their request, and they're trying, they're not giving up. They're trying. Even if the woman doesn't have a uterus, doesn't have ovaries, she should still try. Why? HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one that decides. We are obligated for effort, not outcome. Outcome is HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Sarah Imenu, and all of the imaot, all of them, Sarah, Leah, Rachel, Rivka, all of them physically were not able to have kids. Physically, they were not able to have, none of them. They didn't have a uterus. They were missing the body part. They were missing a body part. Meaning it's not like, oh yeah, it's not catching. No. There's no body part. It's like saying catch. The guy doesn't have hands. There's no body part. They all had kids. How do we know? We're here. We're their kids. Why? HaKadosh Baruch Hu decided that they're going to have kids. Why did he make them this way? Because he wanted their tefillot. That's what Chazal says. Chazal says he made them. He made the imaot, the matriarchs, that way to show them it's an impossible situation. Why? I wanted their tefillot. I wanted them to pray to show me how much they wanted to fulfill this mitzvah. So that means, number one, if somebody tries their best to fulfill the mitzvah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu rewards them for it already. Now, if they are adopting kids, that's an additional mitzvah. That's an additional mitzvah. It's not the same mitzvah. It's an additional mitzvah. Number one, it shows that they want to have kids. Number two, it's an additional mitzvah. What's this mitzvah? You're saving 2 neshamot. You're doing chesed for those 2 neshamot. You're saving a boy. You're saving a girl. It's a huge chesed that can help you get into Olam Haba. Why? Because the Gemara says there are 2 things that are going to help people get to Gan Eden, be saved at the time of Mashiach. 1 is Torah. 2 is Gemilut Chasadim. Chesed. Adoption is a very, very big chesed. Now, one last addition, you could ask the follow-up. If you're adopting kids, if you're a Jew, you're obligated to adopt Jews. You're not allowed to go adopt Goyim if you can adopt a Jew. This is very important to know, because sometimes people go to the adoption, whatever they can get, they think they're looking for a puppy. Whatever is the one that can get, oh, he's blonde, blue-eyed, okay, I'm going to get him. Yeah, but you don't look anything like him. Why do you want, oh, no, he's going to be good looking, it's going to be easy to be a shidduch. Yeah, is he Jewish? No, but we'll make him Jewish. We'll take him to the rabbi, Go find a Jew. You know how many Jews are looking for parents? Go find a Jew. Yeah, but it's harder. There's more paperwork. You got to go there. So what? Go save a neshama. If this kid doesn't go to you, this Jew doesn't go to you, he may be going to a non-Jew. And then the kid, Hashem Yachem, what's going to happen to him? So if you have the ability, go and adopt a Jew. You don't have the ability. It's nowhere to be found. There's some miracle where there's no Jewish kids to be had. Then it's a different story. But do everything you can. If you're already in that point, do everything you can to adopt a Jew.